Pakun, Naruto, Sakura, and Shikamaru are in the forest, attempting to catch up to Sasuke as per Kakashi's orders. Pakun notices that there are 9 sound ninjas following them. To distract the opponent, Pakun tells them to step on their footprints and jump into the trees, so that it looks like their footprint stops, to buy them some time. Knowing an ambush is necessary, Shikamaru volunteers to be the decoy, since his shadow imitation technique is designed to restrain people, while Naruto, Sakura, and Pakun continue their mission. Shikamaru's technique succeeds in stopping 8 ninjas following them, but Shikamaru quickly remembers Pakun telling him that there were 9. Realizing that the 9th one purposely stayed behind the others in order to prevent a complete ambush, and that his chakra is still limited from his fight with Temari, Shikamaru seems to accept his upcoming death. However, Asuma arrives to defeat all the enemies without even breaking a sweat, saving Shikamaru. Temari, Kankuro, and Gaara are in the forest as well, with Temari noticing that there are more people pursuing them. Meanwhile, the fight between the 3rd Hokage and the reincarnated 1st and 2nd Hokage, controlled by Orochimaru, is about to begin.
Where is that? Fire style! Dragon flame bomb!
The Hokage battle begins, and all 3 Hokage exchange varying elemental attacks.
Water style! Water wall!
Amazing! Earth style mud wall! Hidden jutsu of the 1st Hokage.
Secret earth jutsu. Deep forest creation.
To help him in the uneven fight, the 3rd Hokage summons Monkey King, Enma, and has him transform into a staff. In response, Orochimaru brings out his Kusanagi sword. The 3rd is repelled by the 1st Hokage and 2nd Hokage, and he discovers that they cannot be damaged in their present state. Orochimaru then peels his face off and reveals the face of a girl, shocking the 3rd Hokage, who expresses surprise that Orochimaru had mastered another forbidden technique, the immortality jutsu. Meanwhile, Sasuke finally manages to catch up to the 3 Sand siblings, but Temari stalls him so that Kankuro and Gaara can escape. He easily deals with her and resumes his chase. At the Hokage battle, Orochimaru shows the 3rd Hokage the fruits of his quest to gain immortality. Peeling away his face, Orochimaru reveals the face of a girl whose body he has taken. Orochimaru's key to living forever is to take the bodies of others to extend his lifespan, and he reveals his intentions of stealing the body of Sasuke to use as his new body. The 3rd Hokage regrets not killing Orochimaru years before when he had the chance. Finally ready to take down Orochimaru, the 3rd Hokage musters up his chakra and summons shadow clones and uses the remaining chakra to perform the 4th Hokage's forbidden jutsu, the dead demon consuming seal. Despite the 2nd Hokage using a genjutsu that causes complete darkness, the 3rd Hokage manages to hold on. Orochimaru claims that he will destroy Konoha, just as he will destroy the 3rd Hokage. The 3rd states that the Hokage that succeed him will continue to be the pillar of Konoha and protect the village. He then remembers the past and current inhabitants of Konoha that he fights to protect. With that, the 3rd rushes forward to begin his attack. As the battles across Konoha rage on, the 3rd Hokage's shadow clones use the dead demon consuming seal to seal away the souls of the 1st Hokage and 2nd Hokage. The 3rd is outraged when he realizes that the body sacrifices to reanimate the 1st and 2nd were none other than Orochimaru's students, Zakuabumi and Kintsuchi. The 3rd then rushes at Orochimaru.
Striking Shadow Snake! Damn you!
Ready to seal away his soul as well, though he is stopped as Orochimaru's Kusanagi stabs him in the back, which Enma fails to prevent. As Orochimaru wonders why the 3rd did not move out of the way, the 3rd reveals that the dead demon consuming seal is a self-sacrificial technique, and that he would have died anyway. Meanwhile, Sasuke again catches up with Gaara, and Kankuro prepares to hold Sasuke off while Gaara escapes with Temari. Before they can begin, Shino arrives to fight Kankuro, telling Sasuke that he has unfinished business since their match never happened, thus allowing Sasuke to proceed pursuing Gaara. Kankuro attacks Shino with his puppet, using its many hidden weapons to catch Shino by surprise. Shino is able to dodge the attacks through the use of his bugs, though he eventually makes the mistake of inhaling poison by the puppet's poison gas bomb. As the battle goes on, Shino directs his bugs to Kankuro's location. They consume his chakra once they get there, causing Kankuro to collapse. With the battle won, Shino also collapses due to the poison in his system. Gaara awakens as Sasuke catches up to them, and Gaara sends Temari flying. Gaara claims that while he and Sasuke are alike, he must kill Sasuke in order to prove his own existence, adding that Sasuke is his prey. Gaara then enters his initial Jinchuriki form to overwhelm Sasuke, terrifying Temari. Gaara, who has partially transformed into Shikaku, has dramatically increased his strength and speed. Sasuke uses his Chidori to slice the Shikaku arm off, however, the sand reassembles his arm. Wounded once more and in pain, Gaara only becomes more determined to kill Sasuke. Unable to use the Chidori on his own anymore, as he can only use it twice per day, Sasuke resorts to using Fire Release, Phoenix Sage Fire Technique along with a Fire Release, Great Fireball Technique, but the attacks do no damage to Gaara. Realizing that his Chidori is the only technique in his arsenal capable of taking down Gaara, Sasuke is forced to use his Cursed Seal, which grants him additional chakra, so that he can attack Gaara with another Chidori. However, the Chidori again only manages to destroy the Shikaku arm, which Gaara is able to regenerate using the sand. Sasuke collapses due to the use of the Cursed Seal, unable to move. As Gaara rushes forward, prepared to kill Sasuke, Naruto arrives, kicking Gaara in the face. Sakura and Pakkun also arrive. Seeing Sakura's determination to protect Sasuke, Gaara remembers his childhood with his uncle, Yoshimaru. They talked about pain, with Yoshimaru explaining to him that the pain dealt to the heart takes the longest to heal, and the only cure to such wound is love. Gaara, in time, made a deep bond with his uncle, feeling the pain going away with Yoshimaru's love. One night, after he accidentally killed a drunk, who looked at Gaara as if he was a monster, Gaara was attacked from behind by an assassin. Gaara's sand protected him as always, and he in turn, attacked the assassin. After taking out the assassin, Gaara went to check on his attacker's identity, shocked to discover that it was none other than his uncle. In the present, Naruto is now standing in front of Sakura and Sasuke, ordering Gaara to let them go. When Gaara asks who Sasuke and Sakura are to him, he states that they are his friends, and that he will pulverize Gaara if he continues to hurt them. Gaara responds by hurting Sakura, and asks why Naruto hasn't pulverized him yet. Naruto clenches his fists and rushes towards Gaara. As Gaara continues to reminisce about Yoshimaru, he remembers Yoshimaru's defeat and attempted suicide bombing. Yoshimaru tells him that Gaara's father, the fourth Kazekage, ordered him to kill Gaara. He also adds that while he could have refused the order, he wanted to kill Gaara, because he hated Gaara for causing his sister's death. Yoshimaru then opens his flak jacket and reveals explosive tags on his torso, which detonates. Although he was able to survive the blast, Gaara lost the only person who he thought ever cared for him, who revealed that he never did love him at all. From that point on, Gaara came to love and care about only himself, and started living off of killing others, believing that to be the purpose of his existence. Returning to the present day, Gaara quickly restrains Sakura with a claw made of sand and slowly squeezes her. He detaches the arm holding Sakura and regenerates it, and continues to transform further into Shikaku. Now having no more humanoid features, Gaara resolves to kill Naruto as well, all the while telling Naruto that he must fight for himself and not for his friends. Determined to save Sasuke and Sakura at all costs, Naruto attempts to summon Gamabunta, but ends up summoning Gamakichi, a smaller toad who is unable to fight. Gaara then launches Sand Shuriken at them. Naruto manages to save Gamakichi as the Shuriken pummels him. Naruto realizes that Gaara is lonely, just like how he used to be before he met Sasuke, Sakura, Kakashi, and Iruka, and wonders if he would have ended up like Gaara had he not met them. Thinking back on how meeting his friends gave him happiness and saved him from darkness, Naruto resolves to save them from Gaara, even at the cost of his own life. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode. Have a great day.